Hi Virgo, and welcome to your June snapshot reading. This is for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Midheaven, and or Venus. However, whoever is meant to watch this video is here. You were definitely brought here for a reason, and so I just hope that you hear all that you need at this time. And if you enjoy the experience, definitely do subscribe before you leave. New background, I am in transition. I am now in a new place, in a new space. So while I gather myself and try to get everything together, these videos, they won't be on time, of course, right? It's June 4th already, but just my setup altogether is janky. I am holding up my phone right now with a camisole t-shirt, yeah, up against some clothes. It's a mess, but it's okay. There is beauty in chaos, right? And I definitely feel like you guys are also understanding that this month, because what came out for you guys for your snapshot as far as the overlying energy was the sun in reverse. Okay, which is telling me you guys, I know a lot of Virgos that are in the entertainment industry that have good work ethic, you know, but can work themselves tirelessly, you know, where you become a workaholic of some sort, and overproducing can also cause stagnation. And so when it comes to your creative pursuits or creative endeavors, I feel like there's been a halt in that. You don't really feel like singing, you know, you don't have a song to write, you don't have a song to sing in the month of June. Things may be, again, chaotic or disorderly, but you have to find the beauty in that. You have to find the beauty in the grace period. And I'm saying that because what came out as a clarifying card from the Fountain Tarot deck that I have is the Four of Swords. Okay, Saturnian energy. And this is all about having discipline, but knowing when to rest, right? Again, you can go so far and so fast and so hard for so long, but you have to find ways to, what is that word that I want to say? Like recuperate from all the things that you do and all the things that you're trying to produce, okay? I feel like some of you guys may be confused about your life's purpose and the next steps that you're supposed to take on this journey. With the sun being in reverse, you feel like things have been coming up against you for a while, and you don't feel like the sun will come out tomorrow, right? You don't feel like good things are on the horizon. Things have seemed bleak, and that is definitely symbolized in the weather today. It was sunny this morning. I had an 8 a.m. doctor's appointment, and it was really sunny when I was leaving this morning, but now it looks like storm clouds. It looks like it's going to rain, right? And you know what happens when it rains? Really, already my battery's about to die. I was just at 40%. But you know what happens when it rains? Nobody wants to be outside. Nobody wants to get caught in that. Nobody's out dancing in the rain, you know? It's a time of recession. It's a time of introversion for you guys. You guys are very accustomed to it, being the hermit associated with the tarot deck, right? But although you are used to being the lone wolf, if you will, you have to make sure that you're not being toxic in that behavior where you're retreating or isolating yourself from experiencing joy, right? The inspiration lies outside of where you feel most comfortable, okay? Outside of your home. It lies outside of you always having to be that workaholic or feeling like you need to be the center of attention, again, because that's where you find comfort. You find comfort in your work and your creative abilities. But it's not about that for the month of June for you guys. It's more so about meditating and again, just making sure that you're checking in with yourself and you're not trying to push people away that are here to like help you in a sense, right? By being that lone wolf. I feel like you've been going at it alone for a while. You can't you just have to make sure that you're not doing it for that reason. I guess that's the best way I can articulate this energy that I'm feeling. That you don't get too comfortable in that one facet of your life or in that one state of being, as far as wanting to have that independence and wanting to get that pat on the back and that recognition, to be known for doing something that's just prolific, you know. This is a shared experience. But again, you do have to find those moments when you can just sit and be still, okay? And be peaceful. Some of you guys have like restless leg syndrome, or you just can't not be involved in something. But I challenge you this month to go to your happy place. Go to a place that you've always wanted to go to. Go to a place where you can sit on like the top of the hill and overlook the city that you live in and just take it all in and find gratitude in all that you do have and all that has worked and all that still can come for you, okay? This is a time for you to reignite, if you will. I feel like I use that word a lot, but to reignite the hope that you have. I feel like some of you guys are going to be working on concepts of self-esteem. Like some of you guys are self-conscious and you care about the way that you look, you know, in a very vain sense, with this sun being upside down, or you don't find yourself to be beautiful. And that may have come from social conditioning, your upbringing, just the way that you think about yourself. You can't hold on to past ideals of who you were, as everybody changes in every given moment, right? Leo is, I do believe, 5th house. Yeah, and the number 5, from a numerology standpoint, is all about rapid changes and having to become adaptable, because it is inevitable that things evolve and or that things deteriorate, right? It's always one or the other. But you can't hold on to the opinions and, again, the ideas of who other people think that you were, or feel or think that you should be, and what you should be doing, or what you could have done up to this point in life. It's not living in the past with the 4 of Swords, because the number 4 is talking about Cancer's house, okay? You might have these 2 people in your life. One brings you more peace than the other, right? The Cancer is a little bit more tranquil, whereas this fire sign, this Leo, this sun, is a little bit more dramatic and into, what is that called? When people try to provoke situations. If my phone dies, I do apologize, and I'll make it up to you guys, so I will try to wrap this up. But somebody that is more into provoking situations and, again, creating dissension, creating stress, being overly arrogant, you know, being very possessive, or being very competitive in the sense where they're trying to outshine you. And it's just like, again, just not a healthy environment to be in. So it can be 2 people. It can be these placements within yourself. If it's in matters of the heart, your loving relationships with this sun being in reverse aren't going that well. You're needing to cut something off. You're needing to let something go here with this sun energy. There aren't many love affairs. But again, do you want a love affair, or do you want a loving, healthy relationship, a partnership, right? What type of family life are you trying to build here? This is something that you have to think about. There's a lot on your mind this month. A lot of very important topics that cannot be brushed aside, that you're going to have to resolve. And again, it can come from your upbringing, social conditioning, and societal pressures, of course, your peer groups, of course, just other people that support you in your life and that have that like outsider looking in perspective, where they may be able to add their 2 cents and it be of value to you. So I wouldn't say just to I mean, take everything with a grain of salt, but I do feel like there are some gems in what some people are saying. They are taking notice to things that maybe you aren't consciously aware of, or that you want to be oblivious to. You're acting like a child, because that's also what the sun energy can be about. If not birthing a child, it can be about acting very immature. Okay, you're not taking on the position or the role that you are supposed to at this point in your life. You guys are usually very methodical and very much on your game, but everybody has an off season, and I feel like June is that for you. Which is, it's better to do it now than to have to wait and things be even more disorderly or more chaotic or more unenjoyable when your birthday season does roll around. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things on your mind, but if you don't deal with them now, again, this cycle will only repeat itself. So you have to choose what you're trying to create or manifest next in your life. Okay? Really, the ball is in your court at this point. So that's what's coming through for you Virgos as far as the energy. If this resonated, give me a thumbs up. Share this with your friends and family. Do subscribe for more, and hit me up for a reading if you're interested. They start as low as $10 for a 3-card spread, and then just go up from there depending on your personal needs. But if you don't book with me and I don't hear from you in the comment section, then definitely do take care of yourself and your soul and your mind in the month of June, okay? Ciao.